All right, boys and girls, today we're going to talk about adding fractions with unlike denominators. Read the title for me. 1, 2, ready, read.
Adding fractions with unlike denominators.
All right, so given the fractions 2 sevenths or 2 over 7, identify the numerator. Which number is the numerator?
2.
All right, what is it? What is the number? 2.
2.
All right, and which number is the denominator?
7.
All right, when I point to it, I want you to say numerator or denominator. Here we go. What is it?
Numerator. Denominator.
What is it?
Numerator.
And what is this?
Denominator.
All right, so if I have the fraction 2 sevenths plus 5 eighths, or 5 over 8, can I add these fractions? Can I add them?
Yes.
Can I add these fractions?
No.
Because something is right. What conditions must be met before I can add these fractions?
They gotta have the same denominator.
They must have the same denominator. 7 and 8, is that the same or different?
Different.
It's different, okay? So I need to rename these fractions so that they both have the same denominator. Well, how would I do that?
Write your multiple.
Say it. Talk to me.
Write the multiple.
All right, we're looking for the multiples of what? 7 and the multiples of 8. And when we find the same multiples, that will be the least common. Say it again. Say it again.
The least common multiple.
All right, so let's go ahead and list the multiples of 7. What are they?
7, 14, 21.
Don't go too fast. 7, 14,
21, 28.
What else?
35.
What else?
42.
What else?
49.
What else?
56.
And 56. Now let's list the multiples of 8. What are they?
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and 56.
All right. So, can we identify the least common multiple?
Yeah.
What is the least common multiple?
56.
All right. So that will be our
Denominator.
talk to me. That will be our
Denominator.
That will be the denominator. I want you to come over here and write fraction bar, plus sign, fraction bar. What is the denominator?
56.
Go ahead and drop a 56 here. Drop a 56 here. Okay? Now, ask yourself, how did I rename this 7 to become a 56?
Time it.
What did I multiply it by?
8.
Alright, 7 times 8. But if I do it for the bottom, I'm going to do it for the top. Alright, so 2 times 8, what is it?
16.
So what number should I place here?
16.
Okay, look at this 8 right here. How did I change the 8 to a 56?
Multiply by 7.
Multiply by what? 7. But if I do it for the bottom, I'm going to do it for the top. What number go right here? 35. Do I have common denominators?
Yes.
Do I have common denominators? Now all I have to do is, and 16 plus 35, what is it? 51 over
56.
56. Kiss your brain one time. And that is how you add fractions with unlike denominators. Look at 3/4 plus 2/3. Work that on your own as I walk around and check it. As I walk around, I saw that some of y'all got it, but I think we need to go over it one more time. Let's take a look at the next fraction. 3/4 plus 2/3. Okay? Now point to it, I want you to say numerator or denominator. What is it?
Numerator.
What is it?
Denominator.
What is this?
Numerator.
What is this?
Denominator.
Now, boys and girls, when we add fractions, the denominators must be the same or like. Do we have like denominators or do we have unlike denominators? Unlike denominators. So we need to find a way to make the denominators the same. How can we make the denominators the same? What can we write? What can we list?
The multiples.
Alright. The multiples of what?
4 and 3.
Alright, the multiples of 4 and 3. So let's go ahead and list the multiples of 4 and 3. And what kind of multiples are we looking for? Say common multiples.
The common multiple.
Alright, so we're looking for the least common multiple. Say least common multiple.
Least common multiple.
Everyone say least common multiple. Say it.
Least common multiple.
Alright, so what are the multiples of 4?
4, 8,
16.
Alright, now let's list the multiples of 3. What are they?
3, 9, 12.
Very good. Boys and girls, do you see a number that occurs in both sets of numbers?
12.
Alright, 12, okay? So that means 12 is our LCM, or least common multiple. So that will be our
Denominator.
So go ahead, I want you to put an equal sign, a fraction bar, a plus sign, and a fraction bar, okay? Now, go ahead and drop your least common multiple. What is it?
12.
Now, I want you to erase this. Let me erase this. I want you to look at 4. How did that 4 become a 12? Raise your hand and respond. Yes, sir.
You multiplied it by 3.
Very good. Multiply by 3. Do I just multiply the numerator by 3?
No! Top and the bottom.
All right.
Top and the bottom.
Bottom and the top. 4 times 3
It's 12.
and 3 times 3. This is called renaming the fraction. So, if 4 times 3 is 12, what would I put?
9.
What would I put here?
9.
Raise your hand if you do not understand where the 9 came from. Raise your hand if you do not understand where this 9 came from. Okay, so how do we change the 3, and I want you to raise your hand, how do we change the 3 to 12? Yes.
You multiplied it by 4.
You multiply 3 times 4. And if I do it for the bottom,
You gotta do it for the top.
if I do it for the bottom,
You gotta do it for the top.
so 2 times 4, and what number?
8.
Very good. Now, the only thing left is to
Add it up.
all we have to do now is
Add it up.
equal sign
12.
and 9 plus 8.
17.
17. Very good. Everybody clap 1. Clap 1 again. Kiss your brain. Good job. All right, boys and girls, look at number 3. 1 over 10 plus 3 over 7. Do we have the same denominator?
No.
Do we have common denominators?
No.
Do we have unlike denominators?
Yes.
How can I find the common denominator for 10 and 7? How could I find the denominator? Alright, we can write our multiples. What are the multiples of 10? What's the first multiple?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
What are the multiples of 7?
7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70.
Alright, so what's the least common? Good job, son. What's the least common multiple?
7.
What's the least common multiple?
7.
I really need everyone to say it. What's the least common multiple?
7.
Alright, very good. Draw a fraction bar, a plus sign, a fraction bar. And I need a 70 right here and a 70 right here. This represents this fraction, this represents that fraction. What can I multiply 10 by to get 7?
7.
7. Alright? 10 times 7. And I also must rename the top number and multiply by what number? 7. So, 1 times 7.
It's 7.
So I will place a 7 right here. Okay. How can I change a 7 to a 7?
10.
Multiply by what? Multiply by what?
10.
Multiply by what?
10.
Multiply by what?
10.
Very good. But if I do it for the bottom,
You gotta do it for the top.
and what is 3 times 10?
30.
Do I place it right here?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Now all I have to do is,
Add it up.
now all I have to do is
Add it up.
30 plus 7, what is it?
37.
Over.
7.
Good job. Clap it up one time. Clap it up. I think you Good job. If you can do number 4 and number 5, we will be done for today. And you would have mastered adding fractions with unlike denominators.
Yes, sir.
Take your time, do your best, focus on success. You may begin. Jamie, you the man. Who the man? Jamie,